voice! That's not fucking talking, bro! That's not fucking talking!
Yeah, hey, remember crying lib that went, no, during Donald Trump's inauguration? Today was like that times 1,000 when Roe v. Wade was overturned at the Supreme Court. Check it out. The streets were filled with tears, salty leftist lib tears of extremely unattractive liberal women who were crying about the pregnancies they'll probably never have and not being able to terminate them as they go home to their cats, not their husbands or their families, and microwave their dinner for one. But the saddest responses are yet to be seen. Go ahead and check in on the Young Turks. Anna over at the Young Turks was having a real one.
We don't even have paid family leave. We don't even have affordable childcare in this freaking country. Okay, and the people who fight against those kinds of laws are Republicans.
And yet,
what do you want them to do with their kids when they have to go to work? What do you want them to do? What do you want them to do? I want them to answer that freaking question. Answer the question. Journalists, ask them the question. Ask them. Ask them.
Somebody who watches the Young Turks because she definitely has the IQ to follow along is AOC, the Muppet from New York, who was out chanting for insurrection in the streets. Watch. And she was joined by her taskmaster, Maxine Waters, one of the most intelligent members of Congress. I mean, she's just got to have such a giant IQ, Maxine Waters, someone who never misses an opportunity to say that this incredible country should be burned to the ground because something happened that she doesn't like. Take it away, Maxine.
You see this turnout here? You ain't seen nothing yet. Women are going to control their bodies no matter how they try and stop us. The hell with the Supreme Court. We will defy them. Women will be in control of their bodies. And if they think black women are intimidated or afraid, they got another thought coming. Black women will be out in droves. We will be out by the thousands. We will be out by the millions. We're going to make sure we fight for the right to control our own bodies. Thank you. Hello, everybody.
But Maxine Waters wasn't the only old, haggard person losing their minds in front of the Supreme Court. An leftist who lost not just her mind, but also her clothing in front of the Supreme Court. It's always the ones who look like this that strip down. So yes, libs are having a real one, and the libs on television are certainly having themselves a Xanax and paper bag day. Pop the Xanax, breathe into the paper bag. A great compilation from our friends at Gravian. Check it out.
Stand by, Jeffrey. We do have breaking news just into CNN.
Give me just a moment of personal here.
Sorry, I'm getting, watching the women there. It's emotional.
This is as devastating a ruling as can be imagined.
It's a very dark day in America.
You cannot overstate this.
I'm not sure we all fully appreciated how devastating it would feel to see the words on the paper condemning women to second-class citizenship.
I think there's a lot of folks who feel as if Gorsuch and Barrett, two of the five on this opinion, were sort of there unfairly or sort of out of bounds.
This is a court not of judges, but of politicians in judges' robes. That is the danger that Justice Stephen Breyer is alerting the country to.
There are no more black robes. I think the robes are red and blue.
I don't think the country benefits from a future that involves a highly politicized Supreme Court.
There really is a lot of people who believe this is a rigged court.
He's lost control of this court, but it is significant that a justice as conservative as John Roberts is looks at what his conservative colleagues did and says that that's judicial activism.
Young women who grow up in a state like mine are going to say, if you can't recognize my right of privacy, I'm not going to live in your state.
We are looking at a sort of a constitutional, legal, I don't want to use the word civil war.
This is going to be a legal civil war.
It's going to be legal chaos.
We're sort of entering the legal Wild West here.
We're going to have two Americas. We're going to have one America where abortion is still available, at least to some point within a pregnancy, and one America where it's not.
Can we have any debate, especially something as emotional as this, in a civil way in this country right now?
I don't think so.
But it's not all fun and games. A lot of violence here on the left. I mean, it's fun to laugh at the from the left, but here's a clip of leftists handing out the addresses of Supreme Court justices' homes in front of the Supreme Court to rabid, feral, frothing at the mouth leftists. That's a little dangerous.
Why are you assaulting a justice and going to their house? Don't you feel like, yeah, you are? That goes against the republic and the system. Why would you do such a thing? I would never do that if I disagreed with the case.
All I can say is that, we go out there, the police are out there. If it was an issue, they would probably arrest us. So.
Well, I think they should. I think they should arrest you for even suggesting such a thing. That's awful. That is an assault on our democracy.
Well, I understand that. And we've had people come and ask the police to arrest us, and so far they haven't. So.
Well, I hope you get arrested tonight. What else can I say?
We have a couple of tweets from verified accounts here. Gay Wonk, Carlos Manza says fascists don't care how hard you vote. They're trying to win elections. Violence is the only language they understand. And it's time we start speaking it. Time they start speaking violence. That sounds like a little bit of an insurrection talk. Carlos Manza, again, having a real one today. This seems like a very centered, happy person. Violence is a legitimate and appropriate response to oppression, Carlos says. Carlos says, suffragettes planted bombs. Queer people threw bricks. Violence has always been necessary and important part of social justice. The whole point of democratic government is to create alternative to violence. When the government's no longer democratic, you're supposed to go back to plan A. Carlos Manza. Carlos Manza. What a tool. But the biggest tool in the shed is always and forever and will never, ever be replaced. The dullest tool in the shed, of course, Megan Rapinoe from the USA women's soccer team, the most poisonous athlete currently playing because Colin Kaepernick is never going to get back to the NFL. Megan Rapinoe, we don't really care or know, but she did a breathy and long, USA women's soccer team response. How is this even allowed? But to this ruling, it was cringe, it was embarrassing, and it went kind of like this.
I am a cisgendered rich white woman that lives in two of the most progressive cities in the world with the protection of not only myself and my resources, but this resource and this protection, as are all of my teammates. Not everyone is afforded that. We know that this will disproportionately affect poor women, Black women, brown women, immigrants, women in abusive relationships, women who have been raped, women and girls who have been raped by family members, who, you know what, maybe just didn't make the best choice. And that's no reason to be forced to have a pregnancy. It will completely exacerbate so many of the existing inequalities that we have in our country. It doesn't keep not one single person safer. It doesn't keep not one single child safer, certainly, and it does not keep one single, inclusive term, woman safer. We know that the lack of abortion does not stop people from having abortions. It stops people from having safe abortions. I would encourage people to understand all of the different aspects that overturning Roe v. Wade will have on so many, actually on everyone in the entire country. I just can't understate how sad and how cruel this is. I think the cruelty is the point, because this is not pro-life by any means.
So libs are showing how fascistic they are. When they don't get their way, they intend on burning the place down. You know, conservatives haven't gotten their way for like 50 years on the issue of abortion. You never once saw them have to put up gates around the Supreme Court or bring in riot police, but here they are today doing exactly that. Shows you exactly who's on the side of right here, and it shows you exactly who's on the moral side here. Obviously, the people who are in favor of the right to life. Life, liberty, and this pursuit of happiness that's woven into our founding document. And now it is back again. I know the founding documents make y'all hoes mad, but try more. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And we pursue happiness on this channel. We pursue life, liberty as well. And the first and chief among them is being born. Being born in America is the greatest gift you can possibly have. And we'll have more babies born now, so something to celebrate. Stay mad, lib! Thank you so much for watching. Our channel is here for the truth and also to make you smile a little bit in this extreme era of disinformation and misinformation and people trying to control your brain and what happens inside of it. It's so important that we support independent creators like our channel, and we thank you for watching. If you want to check out some more of our videos, we highly encourage that. Please punch the like and subscribe buttons on your screen to support our channel. It's free. And ladies and gentlemen, please make sure that you are following along with independent creators who want to keep this place free. God bless you.